Worked as an EMT before leaving that fight for full-time training. Is an EMT now as a side job in order to help pay the bills. But Melissa Croden is stepping in, and she'll be looking to improve on her 1-0 record. And said it's all about initially fighting to get in shape, and after that now using those skills in the cage, and saying she has a very good support system of coworkers and family that are ready to watch her move to 2-0. Also trained with Erica Weave. If that name is familiar, that's because you know that would be an Olympic gold medal wrestler. And anytime you can bring a training partner of that caliber into camp, that can only help your career.
Yes, I don't know too much about Brittany Peterson's training partners, but Melissa did speak about the many different female fighters. She also had a couple of UFC fighters come in during this camp, as of luck, because other people were getting ready. But again, by proxy, they are also your training partners. So it's one of those things where you are the accumulation of those you surround yourself, and Melissa's doing all the things she should.
Melissa Croden stepping into the cage tonight, expects to hear a large amount of support in the crowd as well. She says that she's nervous and she expects to be nervous, but she says that she knows that she needs to control those nerves, and that will be the key to being, she said being aware of the nerves is the key to controlling them. We take a look at our tail of the tape. Not much separating these two women as they step into the cage. 5 years of life experience and 1 fight of cage experience in favor of Melissa Croden. Now for our official introductions, we'll head inside the cage to Jaden Nance.
And now, the official Hard Knocks Fighter introductions. In the blue corner for MMA Fit, it's her amateur debut. She's 24 years old and stands 5 feet, 10 inches tall. She weighed in at 143 pounds. Fighting out of Fight Den MMA at Jerusalem Heroes Club from Toronto. Please welcome Hard Knocks fighter, Brittany Patterson. And in the red corner for Raw Muscle Power, she's 1-0 as a professional, amateur, 25 years old, and stands 5 feet, 10 inches tall. She weighed in at 140 pounds. Fighting out of Emergent Martial Arts from Calgary, please welcome Hard Knocks fighter, Melissa Croden. This bout will be contested under amateur rules. The referee in charge of the Hard Knocks action is Mr. Luke Boutin.
Our referee as Brittany Patterson. Apologies to Brittany Patterson will step in the cage against Melissa Croden. Patterson will come out of the blue corner with the blue trim shorts, or trunks rather, and it's the shorts for Melissa Croden out of the red corner. We'll see how we get the first exchange here. As we mentioned during our walkout, Brittany Patterson says that it takes a punch in the face to really get her going, and she gets one right off the hop.
And let's see if she brings that blitzkrieg.
Hands up higher, hands up higher.
Oh, and Melissa Croden stepping in with a couple nice strikes there.
Right now.
And you can see the actual rage in Brittany's eyes.
Yeah, you can see Brittany looking a little angry, but Melissa Croden is landing punches early, and Patterson still coming forward. There's a cut under her eye.
She needs to stop getting angry. She needs to have some defense. I don't think the guys...
Oh, that eye is in trouble. Looks like a cut over the top of the eye now as well. That is leaking pretty good. And the doctor's going to come in and take a look. But there is a lot of damage there early in this fight. We'll take a look here, and we think this might be where the cut came. I mean, that's 2 good strikes to the same spot.
And unfortunately, Brittany was actually turning her back. Again, she did speak about liking to get hit, but she needs to keep on watching where the rest of them are. The doctor's going to take a look. They're going to apply some pressure and try to get this going, but it could be an early stoppage.
Melissa Crowden making a very strong impression here in the Hard Knocks cage, getting her opponent to have the doctor called in right away after some substantial damage. And it looks like the doctor's kind of I don't know that he's got a firm decision on whether or not he's going to end this fight. I think it's going to be a decision between the 3 of them, as the doctor discussing it with our referee. I'm sure that Brittany's opinion is that she can keep fighting.
Awesome.
And it looks like we are going to continue.
But that doesn't mean she can continue getting hit in that eye.
No, obviously not. Obviously not. She's got to protect that spot, and you know that one hand is going to be right up in front of that cheek.
I really like Melissa Croden's different angles. She came at uppercuts and a wide variety, and there she goes straight to the punch. She's getting the better of Brittany.
Oh, Brittany's in trouble. This fight is over. Brittany Patterson may not have been knocked out, but she was knocked senseless. You can see it on her face right here in front of us. There is no question that this is a good stoppage.
Yeah, once she got hit, she did not, the lights were on, but no one was home, unfortunately.
Absolutely. What a performance here from Melissa Crowden. What effective striking from Melissa Crowden here out of Calgary. She'll move to 2-0, and really she came out and there was a bullseye on that eye of Brittany Patterson, and she aimed for it and got it every single time.
Unfortunately, Brittany Patterson gave her an inch and she took the mile, and that mile was the actual stoppage. It was one of those things where, again, the lights are on but no one's home. She did not really want to necessarily be there anymore. I'm not taking anything away from Brittany Patterson's want as a fighter, or hunger as a fighter, but at this evening, it should have been stopped.
Well, and full credit to Brittany Patterson, because she didn't go down.
No.
She didn't go down. I mean, you and I saw it very clearly, and everybody's now seen it on the replay. This fight was over. Brittany Patterson was out, but she didn't go down. And I mean, full credit to Patterson. She's one tough lady, but on the other side of the cage, it was just too much for Melissa Crowden. Well, it's all just a matter of what time this fight finished, and with the official decision, here's Jay Denance.
And now, the official decision brought to you by Half Concrete Systems. The winner by referee stoppage, TKO due to strikes, at 52 seconds in the very first round, in the red corner, Melissa Crowden!
Melissa, let's get you in here, center of the cage. Don't walk away from me, we have to chat. Melissa, 3 punches. 3 punches you threw and you cut that eye. You seem to be hunting it from the beginning. What did it feel like to connect with such force?
Just like it always does. I train my right hand quite a lot in training, and yeah, that's how my last fight ended, with this hand right here, so.
Obviously a very deadly weapon, so please don't swing that around me. But, you know, you got to give it to your opponent. Tough opponent. I mean, she was taking those strikes, and we all saw her get stopped by the referee. It seemed to be unconscious standing up, but standing up nonetheless. What was it like fighting an opponent, with such tenacity and such toughness?
I kind of expected her to come at me and really try for her kicks and her punches and stuff. So, yeah, it was exactly what I anticipated. That's exactly what I need to set up those shots. So it's perfect.
You see, you evolve every fight. You're now moving to 2-0. What is next for Melissa Croden?
I'm gonna take a bit of a break and go to Montreal this Christmas and train at TriStar and hopefully come back here. I'm going with my training partner Kelsey and Dan and one of my other training partners at the gym, so that'll be great.
Hey, look, you gotta say, when a professional athlete, moving to professional athlete eventually is going on a holiday to train. Let's hear it again for your winner, Melissa Croden.
Well, what a performance by Melissa Croden. Elias just came in and was striking, had every punch she was throwing land, and just did substantial damage to the eye of Brittany Patterson.
That's 110% correct. With Melissa, it seemed that she has that killer instinct already. She's so new and fresh and raw in her actual martial arts. It's going to be amazing to see her rise. And all the power to Brittany Patterson, who has one hell of a chin.
Well, yeah, I mean, a full credit to her because you could see in that replay clearly out on her feet. The lights were on, but no one was home for just a few seconds, and then she just rebooted and stood up, which is crazy. You normally see somebody when they take that amount of punishment go down to the canvas, but full credit for Brittany Patterson for standing there and taking everything that Melissa Croden had to offer. It was just too much on this day.
That's exactly right. Again, I'm really interested to see Brittany actually develop as a fighter because she had all those instinct angles. Again, it's not just what someone presents, it's the door you end up opening. And here I am moving my mic, punching and kicking.
Backstage at Hard Knocks 52, and I'm joined by Melissa Croden, hometown girl from Calgary. It's always great to see the girls on the card. Melissa, you won your last fight with a TKO, and tonight the ref stopped it, but again, TKO. What was your game plan going into tonight?
My game plan was same game plan that I had for the first fight. Just be patient. I knew that she was going to be coming in. It's just a prediction I had, and it's perfect for my game plan because it plays into me knowing how to control the space and waiting for her to step in, and that's when I throw that right cross that lands so cleanly and hard.
Can you try and describe the power and the strength that we saw in your strikes tonight? Can you kind of paint a picture for us, a little bit for us?
Honestly, I think you'd have to try it for yourself to experience it, but it's the whole experience in itself is a very surreal experience. I mean, I hope that every MMA fighter is doing this for a bigger reason, for personal growth and just becoming better for everybody else on the planet. That sounds super cheesy, but
yeah. Well, that actually goes into my next question. So we had a chance to chat yesterday.
Yeah.
You told me you entered this world for stress relief, I guess, stress management for what your day job brings.
Yeah.
You can tell everyone what you do for a living, but also just tell us how you see this MMA world evolve for yourself.
Well, I work as an EMT on an ambulance, and so it's quite the paradox to be on this side doing damage. So, yeah, I guess seeing the MMA world evolve is the same way that it evolves in the emergency medical services.
Yeah.
So
How's it evolving for you? Like you,
for myself.
Yeah, for yourself. Like you entered this for stress relief for your job as an EMT, super stressful job.
Right.
How is this now evolving for you?
Like I said, it's really been quite a spiritual journey for me, and win or loss, it's never nice to get a loss, but I mean, you have to accept being there to keep growing, I guess. Yeah.
Well, congratulations. Great to have you here right in Calgary. So yeah, looking forward to seeing you again in Hard Knocks Cage.
Okay, thank you very much.
Well, that's it for this episode of Hard Knocks Fighting TV. Make sure you check us out online at hardknocksfighting.com or on all your favorite social media